Chapter 4: Genetics, Prenatal Development, and Birth. Child development begins long before birth. The process of child development actually begins at conception. Parental lifestyles before the child's conception and during pregnancy can influence the quality of the infant's development. This chapter presents key concepts related to prenatal development and the birth process. Also presented are important concepts about prenatal diseases, including the prevalence of genetic diseases in certain cultural groups. Multicultural issues about childbirth are discussed, as well as many environmental factors that can influence the development of the fetus. Complications in the birth process are discussed, and long-term consequences are presented. Contemporary issues in prenatal development and childbirth procedures are discussed. This chapter also includes 7 critical concepts. Critical concept number 1: child development begins long before birth. Genetic information is passed on from ancestors through a miraculous series of chemical processes. Critical concept number 2: genetics alone does not explain how children will turn out. The environment and culture play important roles. Critical concept number 3: hereditary diseases can threaten health development. Some genetic disorders, such as sickle cell anemia and Tay-Sachs disease, are more prevalent in certain cultural groups. Critical concept number 4: prenatal development occurs in 3 distinct stages: the periods of the ovum, embryo, and the fetus. Environmental conditions such as drug use, poor maternal health and nutrition, and teen pregnancy can negatively influence development in each of these stages. Critical concept number 5: for certain cultural groups, prenatal development and childbirth are influenced by barriers to medical care. Critical concept number 6: research on the prenatal brain suggests that children can process both visual and auditory stimuli in utero. A fetus processes voices, music, and other sounds in parts of the brain that will eventually be used to learn language. Critical concept number 7: the childbirth process itself can influence growth of the newborn. Birthing practices vary across cultures. However, in almost all societies, childbirth is a joyous experience in which the mother receives preparation and education prior to delivery and much support during childbirth.